Hello, Bobby here. Thank you for joining me. We're going to deep dive and dissect your psychological so that we can stay at the forefront of your emotional state. So we're looking to see what's going on behind the scenes. What is going on behind the scenes? The first card I pulled, I asked about what this reading would be about, and I got answering the call and warrior of the heart. So that just tells me that you are being called to take action, possibly in ways that you never have before. And so let's see what's going on in that. What call? Intensity. So it looks like something's coming in super fast. And I would say that preparation is required. The warrior of the heart. You have a beautiful purpose and something to deliver. You have something to deliver. Okay, we've got possibilities. It's like you're a high flyer, so you're definitely soaring right now, and you're probably on a beautiful energy wave. Like things are flooding in, you're feeling amazing. You may already be answering the call, or maybe there's a big decision that you are needing to make, and you are waiting for the right message. You're like waiting for the right message to come in, seeing if, because you're working with a lot of possibilities. So it's so super intense. So I would say opportunities are lighting you up, and that could just mean that like you have so many angles, so many directions, so many talents, so many gifts, so many ways that you could go. And so you are super duper receptive. Like you can tap into that quantum field anytime that you want to. And past lives, so you're being fully guided, fully supported on your path. I would maybe do a past life regression, which I do offer on my website at blissfirereiki.com. My past life regression is vital sometimes to get you into a cohesive alignment between your conscious and subconscious. What does that even mean? Communicating the alignment, perfect seamless alignment, is you're no longer thinking, right? There's no thoughts, feelings, or emotions anymore. Thoughts are not worthy of you. Emotions are something you can harness to be creative. Feelings are always, again, being driven from the past. So every experience you have, when you feel something, right, it's a matter of observing everything. Now you're just an observer. You're responding in the moment. You're not preparing because you're already prepared. And so your ancestors come in and they support you through this process. And then we've got experiencing. So these cards are coming up in reversed, a lot of them. So I would say that you might not know. Maybe you're not conscious of this support. I would say dropping into contemplation would be a good idea. Clinging to the past. Yeah, so we are the intensity. So you are possibly in the middle of this twin flame journey. Like you are walking these sacred fires. You're seeing all the possibilities. You're having revelations, which are influencing your receptivity and faith in yourself. You're blossoming. Like, look at this card. Like, that's how I imagine you to be. Like, you're this receptive individual that carries all these beautiful gifts, and you are an ascended master, so you've got all this wisdom surrounding you. You have access, direct access to all this wisdom. You're experiencing, like, you could just be like deep in the emotions and just crying or experiencing feelings that you've never felt before. Like, these are very heightened emotions that you're experiencing. The universe is asking you to rest, take some time to let this energy process. You need to allow this energy to process. You're having a rebirth. It's like the taming of the lion. It's like not realizing the gravity of what you're experiencing. Like, because you're in it. So it's like when you're giving birth to a baby, it's just a reference, whether you're male or female, or when you have a migraine, when you're in it, you're just trying to survive. You don't realize the alchemical process that's actually happening to create a better version of you. So right now you are going through it. You are releasing all of this energy, guilt, awareness. It's like being in a community that doesn't support this process. In fact, they may not even understand this process or are conscious of even the journey of this process. And so you may be feeling like you're by yourself. You don't really have anybody physically in your position to talk to or to, relate to. Kundalini Shakti. Kundalini Shakti. Significant inner shifts are taking place. Energies are beginning to move in new ways. You may feel that resolution is hard to pin down at this time. Lean into unfamiliar territory with boldness, tempered by patience. You will become capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of accomplishing previously. You shall rise, a fresh path is signified. Wow. I mean, that's a pretty big idea. You're having a Kundalini awakening. You're going to be fine, though. You're going to be just fine with this Kundalini awakening. You're going to make it through it because it's easy. It's easier than you think. Do you know the easy is when you rest? You're not forcing yourself to be any way. Like, you don't have to be any certain way. There's nothing that can't live without you right now. You just gotta nurture yourself. Take a bath. Like, many are called. Very few are capable of the discipline required for that call. You have to walk these sacred fires for this call. You can't have the yin without the yang. You can't write the book without experiencing the experience. You can't have the speech. You can't guide the path. You can't do any of that unless you do it yourself. So yeah, this is a sacred fire journey. And when you're coming into union with your twin flame now, not a physical manifestation of twin flame. This is a energetic manifestation of your twin flame. Your higher self is penetrating the field. Positive pressure. There's a negative pressure and there's positive pressure, but this is positive pressure. Igniting you and bringing you into alignment causes you to have to confront your shadow. So you are confronting your shadow face on. So it's like your perception or the words or the ideas that you're hearing from this reading, that's your higher self leading the way, leading the direction. 10 of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming from a place of love. Even if this card was like this, look at you. You are very, very gifted. You carry every gift you could possibly think of. To integrate all of these treasures, like, you are integrated, like, literally, that is how you feel, I'm sure of it. This is what the integration process looks like. I mean, it's a harsh alchemical process. You can't get diamonds without pressure, without intense pressure. And so you are experiencing this intense pressure. The two of them. This is a union. This is a immaculate conception, a divine union. It's like you're mirroring, the universe is mirroring you perfectly, reflecting you perfectly, harmonizing perfectly. You're carrying a fortune inside of you. You are the fortune, the guide. It's like, look at her. She's got all these cups here, but look at her, she's focusing on what's right in front of her. And again, we've got more cups. This is just all love. You have love surrounding you, ready to take action. All you have to do is ask. Just ask. Ask. If you don't know what to ask for, wait. Allow the question to circulate around you. I would like love and support. Harm to none. How can I pull in that support? How can I pull in that support? This is a very intense, that was the first card that I pulled, was intensity. This is a very intense reading. Very intense reading. It's totality. So from front to back, we've got intensity and totality. You are falling. Just let yourself fall. Just fall. Just fall for no reason. Because you're doing an excellent job falling. Adopt a tree. It can be one in your yard or one in the nearby park or wilderness or area. talk to the tree, touch its bark. You know how many times I did that? Like sometimes I was in this so severely. I needed a tree. And I had a forest in my backyard, so I would just go out there and I would just hug that tree, sit next to the tree, and all of everything would just dissolve to the ground. So, okay, on a positive note, you are doing amazing. Like, this is an amazing reading, and you are alchemizing fiercely right now. Things are coming together and are going to start making sense in ways you never imagined. You want to start looking at things differently. You don't want to keep looking at things the same way that you used to. Nothing is what it seems, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Nothing is what it seems. It's not what it seems. So try to look at it differently. Like, if I'm looking at this book, I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm going to look at the back of it. I'm going to try to look at it from a different perspective. The common things that you look at, you're just going to try to look at them so that we can start connecting some neural pathways. That's what practice is. You start doing things differently, and then those neural pathways start to connect and things start to make sense. 9 of Cups. Look at this. Look at all these cups you have. Look at you. All these cups. All this love, like just love is pouring from the heavens. Absolutely pouring from the heavens. I love it. Mwah. It's an honor to be here. And again, please give me feedback. I love feedback. And you are an inspiration. So persevere and stay the course. You have got this.